got little Mango on a leash here because he's quite the athlete. And he pulled his little back hind leg today. Tango, do not run, Tango, don't pull. Get worried about him because he popped his kneecap out a month ago. Anyway, we've got the other two down here, they're loose. And I just wanted to get off the screens and make a quick market video update with a video. So, this is actually steeper than it looks. So, I'll focus for a minute. Little Mango, come on, feeling better. So yeah, this is kind of what the system is designed to do for these income producing trades. I imagined yesterday, you know, hitting the low of the day. I'll get into that entry in a bit. And then, you know, taking good targets, being patient on the targets, and now having a runner in for a possible big move here. And as much as something is executed well, there's always something you can learn. There's always something you could do better. And that's where I created that psychological qualitative journal aspect of what we sent you, because you have to understand what you're doing. I don't know how many times I've went long too early, anticipating like a pullback from some kind of pattern, but it's near this bull bear zone. Remember, bull bear zones are like at least 3 weeks to longer. This one was like a month. I mean, technically it's even a major zone, but I didn't really say it was a major because the one below it was bigger. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely something that, you know, there was short potential there, but the pattern was a bigger picture inverse head and shoulder. But remember, those bigger picture patterns take longer to play out than, let's say, a first, second, and, you know, third test of these key reference areas resistance, which is horizontal. Remember, the bigger picture pattern is not a support or resistance zone, right? It's a pattern. It's a bigger picture pattern. It's its own category. The support resistance zone category, in the way that I teach it with the key reference areas that I mentioned, is what you would, you know, so they were against each other today. So it was a little tricky, but that's why you have a quad exit to, you know, bet on what you think is the right size, but the quad exit gets you the, you know, the risk reward ratio that you want. Because if you just like reloaded a portfolio right now with no stop loss, then you're not, you know, that's not this system that we teach regarding these income producing trades. Right? But you can obviously, because it's a multiple time frame system and has major turning points, it's really important for investors to understand its CA as well, even though many of them aren't using the stop loss right now. Because the psychology of the hodler is that, you know, there's always hope for when. But remember, part of the system is also phases, and phases is time. Regarding time, time isn't just something that the big picture Yeti, get away from the fox, Yeti. I want to make a second video here, sorry.